Right now, if someone knocked on the bathroom door while you were inside, you would freeze. Not because you're doing anything wrong, just because someone might hear you. Think about this. You will drive across town to use a bathroom with a locked door and a real wall instead of the gas station stall with a 2-inch gap at the hinge. But for over 300,000 years, that gap wasn't 2 inches. It didn't exist at all. There were no stalls, no doors, no walls. For nearly the entire span of human history, going to the bathroom was a completely public act. So why does your brain still react like privacy is life or death, even when nothing is actually at stake? The answer starts in a place you really don't want to picture, a Roman public latrine, and it's worse than you're imagining. Picture a long stone bench, a row of keyhole-shaped openings cut side by side, no dividers between them. You sit down, the person next to you sits down. There is nowhere to look that isn't directly at a stranger doing the exact same thing you're doing. Erica Rowan, an archaeologist at the University of London who studies Roman sanitation, has documented the tool most people use to clean up afterward, a sponge tied to a stick called a tersorium. It sat in a bucket of vinegar or salt water in the middle of the room for everyone to use. Not your sponge, the same one the last three strangers just used. This is not an exaggeration. Historical accounts describe people getting seriously ill from sharing it. But if you were wealthy, you could afford a private latrine at home and a personal tersorium nobody else touched. Privacy wasn't a basic human need back then. It was a luxury item, the same way a private jet is a luxury item today. And it wasn't just Rome. In ancient Greece, people cleaned up using smooth stones called Pessoi, sometimes scratching the name of an enemy into a piece of broken pottery first, then using it. Nothing was sacred. Nothing was hidden. Not even your grudges. The sociologist Erving Goffman spent his career studying how people manage their public self versus their private self. He described it with a theater metaphor: a front stage where you perform for others, and a backstage where the performance stops. For nearly all of human history, the bathroom wasn't backstage. It was front stage, like everything else. Only in the last few centuries did private stalls and locked doors become the norm, and your brain adapted almost instantly in evolutionary terms. It decided this one room was the last true backstage you had left. That's why a flimsy stall door with a gap at the hinge can trigger the same alertness your ancestors felt facing an actual predator, because to your nervous system, being watched and being vulnerable have always meant the same thing. The anthropologist Edward T. Hall studied this same reflex from a different angle, mapping out exactly how much physical space a person needs to feel safe around others. Violating it, even by a few inches, triggers real physical discomfort. A bathroom stall isn't just a few inches of personal space. It's the smallest, most complete zone of personal space you have left in modern life. Your ancestors never got a backstage. You did. And now your brain will do almost anything to protect it. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are just ancient. Comment below. Would you have survived a Roman public latrine? Like this video if it explains a reaction you've never been able to explain, and subscribe for more of the ancient reasons behind your modern brain.